and continuing the process of making sure our players who have been injured or who are recovering from injuries are getting the care they need and the rest they need, and not subjecting them to risk. And so these decisions are based on process, not on the results of the previous night's games. So we're just following the process, and it's important that we keep these guys healthy with the playoffs coming up. So we're just making the wise decision. I mean, in general, Otto and Clay are not going to play back-to-backs. I always reserve the right to play them, because what if one of them gets ejected 5 minutes into the game? That actually happened. Well, there wasn't an ejection, but we had a game in Milwaukee this year where we were down 38 at half, and Andre and Otto were both scheduled to take the next night off in Chicago. They had each played about 7 minutes. I went to them and I said, "What do you think about playing tomorrow?" And they said, "I'm all for it." Talked to the training staff, so we played it. So there's stuff that can happen, but in general, Otto, given his injury history the last 2 years, Clay, same thing, and then Draymond just coming back from his own injury. Back-to-backs they are vulnerable. They're more vulnerable playing a back-to-back than they would be otherwise.
How do you balance the urgency to get that one?
There's no balance to be made. You make the decision based on health. Yeah, I mean, he's just got a lot of confidence that has come from playing for several years now in the league, and figuring out the speed and the angles, and understanding what's happening before the play unfolds. All the things that come with experience are factoring in now, and he really works for his confidence. He's one of our most diligent workers at the gym, getting shots up, working in the training room, and I think he has earned the right to be playing the way he's playing, if that makes sense. Yeah, he's been great, and we obviously really need him right now without Steph, especially.
What you saw there is continued development. Is he in that Draymond and Giannis really stratosphere yet defensively, or is he that some players just under? Where is he? It's in that mix as he tries to cut that.
I think he's in that mix now. I think just the versatility that he brings, that's what separates, to me, the best defenders in the league, is the versatility to guard multiple positions, multiple actions, to roam and protect teammates. He does all of that. He can guard 1 through 5 on switches. He is absolutely elite, and it was really fun coaching him in the Olympics. Just a great guy, great teammate, and the tandem of Draymond and Bam was really something to watch. Being able to employ one and then the other, and not just defensively. They're pretty special in terms of their ability to push the ball in transition, kind of play a point center role. Very, very unique players.
World Cup's going that way, but it's not really that far away. You started thinking about somebody that might want somebody to go, or do you have to wait for the season?
Remember back in the day when colleges would hire the father of Danny Manning, perhaps, or the fathers of touted recruits? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is that still going on? Yeah, that's the only reason I hired Spo on the staff. I just want him to bring Bam. That's the only reason. He brings no value other than that. It's just as long as you bring Bam, you're good. I should say apologies to Ed Manning. That was an unfair shot. We've been for the last 18 games. We're 6-12. We're 27th in the league in defense there, and I think it's a combination of kind of breakdowns in multiple areas. Our transition defense has been bad. We aren't guarding the ball well. We're getting beat one-on-one. As a result, we're rotating and then getting beat at the 3-point line, and this is just not the same team that we were the first 2 months of the year. Now, most of those games have been without Draymond, and I have so much faith and belief in Draymond that I think those numbers are going to change. But it requires all of us to bring back a mentality that we had earlier and cover up some of those loose ends.
Typically, like Spo is much more protective paint. Do you have a specific philosophy of taking away one or the other?
Our philosophy is to take away the paint, and then to recover out to shooters and challenge shooters from there. But you got to be able to do one, and if you're not doing one of them, then you're in big trouble. And we've been giving up paint points and 3-point shots. When we've been good the first 2 months of the season, we were the best in the league at protecting the rim. I think we had the lowest field goal percentage against us in terms of rim attempts, and Draymond and Loon both were fantastic with that. But that has really dropped. Like I said, teams are attacking the rim on us, and that's an area we've just got to get better with.
How does good sense for
I think they're doing well. Draymond's only had two games back, I think, maybe 3. But he's coming along well, and Clay's doing great. His minutes are no problem now. His conditioning, his wind, the rhythm, it comes and goes, but that's to be expected after 2.5 years of absence. So just have to keep going and keep working, and things are gonna get better.